Imagine if we could rewrite the book of life. What chapters would you change? Let's delve into the labyrinth of genetics, a complex language written in the code of life. This is the world of genetic engineering, where we have the power to alter this code. The most intriguing tool in this endeavor is CRISPR technology, a breakthrough that has revolutionized the way we think about life itself. Welcome to the world of gene editing, where science fiction becomes science fact. Scene script. CRISPR, an acronym that sounds more like a kitchen gadget, is actually a revolutionary tool in genetic engineering. So, what exactly is this CRISPR? In full, it stands for Clustered Regularly Interspaced Short Palindromic Repeats. Quite a mouthful, isn't it? Let's keep it simple and stick with CRISPR. It's a part of the immune system found in bacteria and archaea, devised to fight off viruses. But for us, it's a powerful tool to edit genes. Imagine the DNA in our cells as an enormous instruction manual. It's written in a complex language of 4 letters, A, T, C, and G, representing the 4 chemical bases of DNA. These letters form words called genes, which dictate everything from our hair color to our susceptibility to certain diseases. Now picture CRISPR as a pair of molecular scissors, able to cut and paste these letters with remarkable precision. The main player here is a molecule called RNA, which can be programmed to match a specific DNA sequence in a genome. This RNA guides an enzyme known as Cas9 to the right spot in the DNA. When Cas9 arrives at its destination, it performs its scissor action, cutting the DNA strand. This break triggers the cell's repair machinery. Scientists can exploit this process to either disable a gene or fix a mutation. They can even insert a new gene altogether. The beauty of CRISPR lies in its simplicity and precision. It's like having a word processor for our genes, where we can find a specific word in the manual and replace it with another. This makes it a powerful tool to correct genetic defects, treat and prevent the spread of diseases, and improve crops. But it's not perfect. There are concerns about off-target effects, where the Cas9 enzyme might cut at the wrong place. And there are ethical considerations too, but these are topics for another time. For now, let's marvel at the potential of this technology. CRISPR is a game changer, making gene editing more precise, efficient, and accessible than ever before. So, we've got these molecular scissors, but what can they do? Picture this. You're in a world where the genetic diseases that have plagued humanity for centuries are becoming things of the past. Sounds like science fiction, right? Well, the power of gene editing might just make this a reality. Gene editing, in essence, allows scientists to alter the DNA of many organisms, including humans. With this technology, we can now potentially cure genetic diseases like cystic fibrosis or Huntington's disease. Imagine a world where no child has to suffer from a genetic disorder that was passed down to them. A world where these diseases are eradicated right at the source. But the power of gene editing goes beyond human health. It also holds immense potential for improving our agricultural crops. How? By making them more resistant to pests and diseases, or by enhancing their nutritional content. We could create crops that can withstand harsh conditions, helping to solve food scarcity issues in parts of the world that struggle with harsh climates. And speaking of climate, gene editing might also have a role to play in combating climate change. Scientists are looking into ways to genetically modify plants to capture more carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. This could help us reduce the greenhouse gases that contribute to global warming. But it's not just about modifying what's already there. Gene editing could also allow us to bring back extinct species, or create entirely new ones. Imagine a world where the woolly mammoth roams the earth again, or where entirely new organisms are designed to clean up pollution. The power of gene editing is immense, promising a future where we can rewrite the blueprints of life as we know it. But with great power comes great responsibility. As we unlock these possibilities, we must also consider the ethical implications of our actions. The possibilities seem endless, yet they also raise important ethical and safety questions. As we move forward, we must ensure that our pursuit of progress doesn't compromise the balance of life. However, with great power comes great responsibility. And so it is with the revolutionary CRISPR technology and gene editing. While this scientific breakthrough promises to transform medicine and biology, it also raises a host of ethical questions that society must grapple with. Imagine a world where parents can custom design their children, selecting for traits like intelligence, beauty, or athletic ability. While this might sound like a utopian dream to some, it's not without its pitfalls. Such advancements could lead to a new form of eugenics, where the wealthy can afford to genetically enhance their offspring, thereby deepening societal inequalities. Moreover, there's the risk of unintended consequences. What happens if a gene edit goes wrong, or if it has unforeseen side effects down the line? The genetic code is complex and interconnected. A tweak here could have ripple effects there, potentially leading to new health problems or even altering ecosystems in the case of edited plants and animals. It's clear that gene editing, while powerful, is not a toy to be played with carelessly. It demands rigorous oversight and thoughtful regulation. Scientists, ethicists, and policymakers must work together to establish guidelines that ensure this technology is used responsibly and for the greater good. As we stand on the brink of a new era of genetic engineering, it's crucial to navigate this uncharted territory with caution and wisdom. So what does the future hold for CRISPR and gene editing? One can't help but get excited when contemplating the profound implications of this technology. It's like peering into a crystal ball that reveals a world where inherited diseases could become a thing of the past. Imagine a future where genetic conditions like cystic fibrosis or Huntington's disease are simply edited out of our DNA. But this future is not without its challenges. The complexities of our genetic code mean that precision editing is still a work in progress. And while the medical potential of CRISPR is staggering, ethical considerations must be part of the conversation. How do we balance the promise of life-altering medical interventions with the potential for misuse? These questions are part of an ongoing dialogue that will shape the future of CRISPR and gene editing. As we continue to unravel the secrets of our DNA, one thing is clear: the journey of discovery is just beginning.